Welcome to this video and Lex is OP. Why? Before I answer that question, I need to tell you guys who Lex is. First, let's take a look at his lore. Lex, the Hand of Justice, it's a magistrate policeman who was Androx's partner. They were offered power and under-accepted because power. But Lex with the thing didn't accept for his honor. That shit. Oh, and he took Andro's guns, that's why he has 2 pistols. So Lex wanted to make up for his friend's mistake by bringing him back, dead or alive. And now they don't like each other. Moral of the story? Under his wrist. Lex is a flank, so with him you have to pick your fights correctly, because he's a close range champion. Having said that, let's take a look at his kit. Lex's primary fire, my guns, he fires 4 times per second, dealing 320 damage for each shot. That means 1280 damage per second? If you think your DPS is not doing his job, don't worry, you can shred tanks yourself. However, this damage comes with a side effect. The screen shakes a lot. It's like a minigame inside the game. You have to aim, and then you have to adjust set aim with the screen shake. Or you can play like me, and hope the screen shakes so much that you get a kill without aiming properly. And if you're not lucky enough to get a kill, don't worry. Lex right click is here for you. Lex right click, I can spit. AKA, I can hit my shots but I have the... This probably has happened to you many times. You get your target low and then you miss all your shots. But don't worry, you can use this ability to put your enemies low and finish him off. Or you can put them low and execute with I can spit. Lex fires 6 shots without consuming any ammo and does a max of 940 damage, targeting the closest enemy. Don't forget that. Don't try snipe people with this. But sometimes it can work. Lex's half whiff. With this ability, Lex slips. That's it. No, of course not. He dashes on a straight line and can fire and use all of his abilities while whiff is active, even his Q and ult. But we will talk about that later. You can slip well in the air. Physics do not exist here. You will spam this ability all game without noticing. You will dash, dash, and dash again. Dash to kill, dash into your death. And killing with this thing and shooting makes you a lot cooler when your right click is on. Just look at the way I kill the Strogos and just dash away. You can skip it without any problems. But be aware, you can't cancel this ability unless you're in your right click. I don't know why. Q, Codec. Lex's last ability is Codec, active. You randomly choose a champion to be marked. With Codec, Lex receives a warning for who's being a bad boy, and you get vision of that character granted by some superior force, but just when you're close to them. Unless you put some specific cards to see them across the map, but that doesn't reveal stealth enemies. You can use this to your advantage in many cases. You can chase, hide and scare people with this. You hide in a corner waiting for the target to come, and when they bite the bait... oh... yes! Codec targets a random character. Sometimes, like this clip, I use Codec and it targets the person in front of me. Sometimes it just targets the person you want to target in your mind, just like you have the connection with the game. I don't know. Is it just me? If you die, the person who killed you automatically gets targeted for a chance to get your revenge, because they can't kill you. Only you can kill them. After all, you're... you are part of the law. You work for them. You are not the whole thing. If your target gets killed by another player, or if Destiny decides to spontaneously end them because if their head appears on your screen, they're dead no matter what. There is no more escape. And if you kill another player who is marked, you get an extra gold depending on their kill streak. And it's not a small percentage of money. This thing turns you in an ATM. Lex. You just get kills here and there and boom! You can buy everything you want. Well, not anything because some of the money goes to the law and it's your duty to give them the money. Oh, and just like that, I got a call from my boss.
Lex, we got a couple of targets that I need you to take care of.
Oh, do I get a reward?
You get the usual, the honor to serve the law.
Nothing else?
Lex, we have talked about it.
Oh, on my way.
Thank you.
Here, it's done.
Good work, Lex. See you on the next mission.
It's not fair that I don't get anything. I'm part of this. Why don't I get anything? What if... What is this? What? Oh. It won't hurt if I try. Oh my god, all this money for me! Oh, I can get used to this. Oh no.
Lex, are you working without permission?
Nah, boss. I'm just getting some extra work done.
But you did everything for today. All the targets were taken care of. What are you doing?
You know, boss, getting this money feels very good, and I think I will keep it.
Lex, do you have any idea what you are doing? You are breaking the law!
Breaking the law?
I am the law!
Lex, come to my office now! Lex, do you hear me?
Hey, boss, I got a dragon.
Dragon?
Drag on these nuts.
The f did you just say, you piece of shit? Are you fucking kidding? You are in a lot of trouble. Hey, I'm gonna send your location to the boss and he will... You cocksucking, overdue fuck. You there, bitch. You oversized mutt. I am gonna plow you to the ground. You stupid motherfucker. Waster of air, good for nothing. That's filling space on this god pillar. I'm ignoring them for you.
Finally! I got all this for me! And no one could stop. Lex first talent is... What? Oh, the ultimate, yeah. So, let's pretend this part didn't happen here. Now for Lex's ultimate, skill issue. You slow yourself for a few seconds and deal 600 damage to enemies close to you and on your line of sight, and it resets your right click, because why not? It can be blocked by shields, but they will be destroyed. Weak, right? Wrong! This happens when the enemy is above 65% of HP. If they are below 65%, they will... This ultimate is very strong, so be sure to use it carefully. You can wait for a quadra or a penta, but that won't happen very often, so don't dream too high. This ult can be very disgusting. You can use to finish off a tank, to make more than one kill, or you kill a single person that you don't want to waste more energy fighting for. Don't underestimate this thing. It is powerful. You can scare people to death with this, and I mean literally. Here I was blind and ulted without knowing where Strix was and made him kill himself? And don't forget the charge time. You will be very vulnerable, and the ult can be cancelled with stuns. You can use this to win a team fight instantly, like the clip from the beginning. Or just right click a squishy target and then ult, and you can kill a person without even hitting an on-target shot. Oh, and ulting while whiffing is good. Now back to where we were. Like you saw earlier with my friend, with this talent you will go for your target and that's it. Why? Because money! Deal 50% more damage to your target is a lot, especially tanks. You can shred most of the tanks with this thing. This talent makes you go for the target no matter what. Even if they are in the middle of the whole enemy team, that doesn't matter. You're gonna get that kill even if you die. I don't know why, but when you play with this talent, you just can't see more than a 10 kill streak without going brrr and die until you kill them. Here's the loadout that I use for chases. You don't need more HP and protection, nah. You just need what's necessary to get the money. This is a tanky talent. It makes you take just 10% of the damage and become immune to crowd control while using Whiff. 90% of the damage reduction is a lot. And just for you to know, no, it doesn't stack with the Haven. You don't become immune to damage. Here I have Haven level 2 and I took damage from Wieldless Q. But you can take a lot with this thing and survive more fights than you expect. There's not much to say for this talent. You can go tank and buy Haven in Veteran, but it didn't work very well. Here are the decks I used for this. Lex's last talent, my favorite. It reduces half of your bullet, but doubles the damage per bullet. You can deal more damage with Discovery, but this is way easier and much cleaner to hit with this thing. Just look how smooth it is. No more Heartbreak on your screen, just clean damage. You can outrange some damage with this talent. This is stronger than most people think. Oh, and headshots. Yeah, 1020 damage is a lot. It's almost the same damage as a Stray can as a body shot. With this talent, you still want the money. Why wouldn't you? So abuse the target mechanic. You can just kill and go next, and like that you dominate the fight. For items, I recommend all of them. You just have to make money to buy them. So you can buy Haven, Nimble, Kill to Heal, and Life Rip. I don't know, just buy things to keep you making more money. And just like that, we can resume Lex abilities. He deals a lot of damage, has auto aim, can dash every 3 seconds, can see through walls, and has an execute. And he's the champion that makes the most amount of money in the whole game. Balanced. Lex, wanna say something?
Fee, fi, fo, fun. Who's gonna eat my gun?
Fee, fa, fo, you're locked. Who's gonna suck my cock?